Welcome to the Business Miracles Podcast. I'm Heather Dominick, founder of BusinessMiracles.com. Since 2010, I've been training highly sensitive entrepreneurs and leaders from around the globe to work less while making more, impact and income by doing things differently. I'm so glad you've joined me. Listen in and get ready for a shift in the way you view yourself, your work, your life. A Business Miracle. This is A Course in Business Miracles, episode 117, Taking Leadership of Your Highly Sensitive Nervous System, part 2 of 2. Listen in while I share specific tools to set your energy for success and allow you to respond to the world from your highly sensitive strengths. Transformational tool or energy management tool number 3, which is scripting. Now, what's this used for? This tool is used for aligning your thoughts, feelings, and actions for the optimal experience that you desire and the results that you desire. You can think of it like setting your energy for success. And why use scripting? To provide your mind with a shift in perception. And according to A Course in Miracles, that is the definition of a miracle. So you're literally giving your mind a new script to follow. This tool is used to provide the mind with a shift in perception, and then therefore a shift in experience, and then therefore a shift in outcome. Shift in perception, shift in experience, shift in outcome. Where do you use it? Anytime, anywhere. And I would also say it's a very powerful way to start your day. And how do you use it? Well, especially with this tool, is again, my high business mentor recommendation is that you're using pen and paper. And then especially if you're using it to start your day, then you would want to write a title at the top of the page. Maybe that title is My Day. Or if you're using it for something else, it might be My Class or My Prospect Conversation. Or maybe it's My Keynote Speech or My Marketing Launch. Whatever it might be, I do highly recommend that you claim it as yours. Scripting is about you. It's not about controlling the behavior of others, and I want to make that very clear. Once you have a clear focus for your scripting, you begin to write. You begin to write by connecting in to describe whatever title you've given to the scripting. For example, if this is a scripting about your day, then you would start by writing, today is, or not even today will be, or today was, or I hope today. It's today is, right? It's like the opening of a play. Today is a beautiful day of connection. Today, when I connect with the 3 prospects that I'm talking to, with each one we feel that it's a deep soul connection that goes back centuries. Just some examples. And it's important that you're as specific as possible. How often do you use scripting? Well, I have really personally found that using scripting at the beginning of each day is very powerful because you would never start by scripting something like, today is a day of failure, right? The point is, it's whatever you choose. So instead, as is typical for HSCs, of just reacting to the energy that comes at you throughout the day, you are taking charge right from the get-go. And this is you. This is you accessing that HSE strength of creativity and using it for the benefit of your business, using it for the benefit of your business day, using it for the benefit of those that you're here to serve, using it for the benefit of your life. That's how we are then operating from our HSE strengths rather than HSE shadows. When we're not managing our energy, when we're not using a tool like scripting, then it's like the day is just happening to us and we have no choice in the matter. And especially as a person who's highly sensitive, like, let's just hope we can slog our way through. Let's just hope we can make it to the end of the day without feeling like we've been completely overwhelmingly crushed. It doesn't have to be that way. Deep breath in and let it out. Energy management tool number 4, auto writing. I was actually doing this process before I even knew what it was officially called. This is absolutely a tool that's used by so many and has been formally taught to me in a training by Doreen Virtue. She really uses it in connection to tapping into guidance from angels. But again, I was using this before I even knew what it was. So what is this used for? Well, it's used for receiving inner guidance, accessing divine wisdom, making decisions, creating clarity, shifting from chaos and confusion, shifting out of HSE shadows of overwhelm, shifting out of the HSE shadow of analysis paralysis. You name it. Now, why do you use this tool? To go beyond yourself, to go beyond yourself with a little s, and to connect to yourself with a big S. And where to use it? Anytime, anywhere, although I will say that a quiet space will support you in the process, but it's not necessarily needed. And now, how do you use this? Well, number 1 is you want to identify language of the divine that works for you. So again, God, universe, spirit, soul, Buddha, Allah, your choice. From there, you want to label the top of the page with an invocation. I really recommend that you use big, bold letters at the top of the page. Maybe you write something like, calling my inner guidance, calling my inner soul, calling my inner self with a capital S, calling angels, calling divine, calling God, whatever language works for you. But call on that divine support. Give that powerful direct ask. Then from there, you're going to write a Q or the word question and then colon, and then you're going to pose a question. You want to write out that question. So it might be something like, what am I meant to market in my business next? Or how am I best supposed to show up at this networking event? You write out that question, and then from there, next, on the next line, you're going to write a capital A or the word answer with a colon, and then allow the answer to flow from the divine through you, through the pen or pencil, on to the paper. Step 5, or the final, is just be a witness. Release attachments. Release judgments to what comes through. Be open. And finally, final, is stay with the process until complete. Meaning, you might find that questions continue to flow and answers continue to flow. And then you will know. You will be in your HSE strengths of intuition. You will be in your HSE strengths of being spiritual by nature, and you will know when the particular auto writing session is complete. What's most important is that you just stay with the process. Stay with the process until it is complete. And then return to the process often. And I recommend that you do have a notebook that you set aside that's just for writing. It doesn't have to be, but it can be very powerful simply for that trackable aspect. Okay? Good. Deep breath in and let it out. What's most important about auto writing is that it takes us out of being in conversation with the super ego voice and puts us in conversation with the divine. Also, how often do you use it? Well, auto writing can definitely take place, again, anywhere, anytime. So, use auto writing just to really support you with decisions, and use auto writing when you find yourself, again, really stuck in that conversation with the super ego voice. So, OFTU for clarity, BTT for transforming beliefs, scripting to set the energy, auto writing to receive divine guidance. Deep breath in and let it out. This is how, as a highly sensitive, you're able to respond to the world rather than react to the world. And this is how, as a highly sensitive, you are able to open your door wide to the world because you've been called. You've been called to step into that royal advisor role. You've been called to step into the royal advisor role through the portal of self-employment. This is how you have been called to service, and this is how you have been called to deepen your own healing. And managing your energy is the foundational first step to all of it. It's how you will have more peace. It's how you will have more prosperity.
Thank you for being a part of this Business Miracles podcast episode and for beginning to dip your toe into the journey of highly sensitive leadership training. If you are ready to truly use your sensitivities as strengths in all parts of your work and life, I invite you to connect for a one-on-one chat. You will experience being deeply listened to, and together we'll get a sense of whether the highly sensitive leadership training programs are the best next step for you and your highly sensitive journey at this time. Just go to www.claritycall.com to schedule a conversation. We so look forward to connecting with you. Talk to you soon.